A federal judge has dismissed the indictments brought by the Trump administration against former FBI Director James Comey and New York Attorney General Letitia James. The U.S. District Judge Cameron Curry determined the interim U.S. Attorney Lindsay Halligan was unlawfully appointed to the role. The ruling is a big victory for Comey as well as James. They both argued their prosecutions were motivated by President Trump's attempt to punish his foes. Curry ordered the indictments would be dismissed without prejudice. That means prosecutors can file the same charges later on.